Hi, Gemini. Welcome to your weekly reading for June 20th to the 26th. Let's see what we have coming up here for you this week. What are the energies Gemini needs to be aware of for this week? We have the Five of Pentacles and Page of Wands. So I feel like this week there's going to be a focus on the areas in your life where you may feel are unfulfilling or lacking, or there may be something in your world where you feel like, I could change in this direction, or I can kind of make some kind of move is almost kind of what I'm seeing here. It's like you're discovering where something in your life, either you need to add something or take something out is what I'm seeing. Because there's like this alignment that's wanting to come in here for you. And I feel like you have some new ideas that are coming towards you, like new creative ideas or things you want to explore, things you want to look into, like new interests that are starting to bubble up here for you. So that's going to be really interesting because I feel like this Five of Pentacles energy has been there for some time is almost what I'm seeing here. And I feel like you're kind of having this new awareness of maybe where it's coming from or what you feel like might have been missing in your life. So take that as it resonates. That may not resonate for everyone, but that's what I'm picking up on here with the Five of Pentacles. It's kind of like looking for the missing piece and getting pretty close to figuring out what that is for you. So whether it's like an unfulfilling career or maybe feeling like not exactly where you want to be there, maybe it's in a relationship. It could be, where you're living. So take that as it resonates, but it's like, wanting to add quality more into your life that feels more fulfilling. And I feel like you're kind of branching out and wanting to explore new things here, take new opportunities. So very interesting. So I'm also hearing, so this may be very specific to someone. I'm also hearing that if you lost a job, is what I'm hearing. If you lost a job or something along those lines, or something didn't work out in terms of career, it's like almost like it was bringing you to this place where you could discover something new for yourself that was like lying dormant in you, like a new talent, a skill, something that you actually really desire, but it's like you're just kind of figuring it out now. And it wouldn't have happened if you weren't like redirected into that line. So that, again, that may only resonate for some of you, but I picked up on that here. It was like divine intervention, almost kind of being rerouted onto another path. I feel like that message has come up for you quite a few times these past few months, actually, now that I say it. Okay. What else do we have here for you, Gemini? What else is coming up for Gemini this week? Solitude, time to think. I really feel like you might be at a crossroads. You might be making a decision is what I'm hearing. Yeah, really making a decision. I feel like you're also really enjoying your alone time too, like the time that you do spend by yourself. I feel like there's a sense of peace and calm that comes over you. I really feel like a lot of you are also really getting to know your own energy. Like you're really getting to know, like what it's like to just be with yourself and what that feels like compared to how you feel when you're around other people. And maybe the solitude thing I'm kind of feeling is a little bit new for some of you. Like you're kind of discovering, what it's like to really, truly like enjoy your own presence. So this is not only like just, okay, I'm forcing myself to be alone. There's like an enjoyment here. And I feel like that's where a lot of the ideas that you're like in this creative space. You're like in this womb space, in the void, that the more you kind of spend by yourself, or the more that you kind of really enjoy being in your own energy, you start to come up with all these like interesting ideas, or you have all these thoughts, and it's because you have the space to be able to do that. And there's a lot being revealed to you. And I feel like with this wishing well card, you're also having clarity with what it is that you really want from life, which may have been different from what we were pursuing or what we thought we wanted. So there is clarity that's coming in here for you as you spend more time with yourself. And so you may be spending a lot of time with yourself this week. This is, every time I use this card and this card comes up, the Bone Collector, this is one of my favorite cards in this deck because this always tells me, this is like an indicator to me that we are really on this path of returning to our authenticity. The Bone Collector, like the bones are like the thing that can't be destroyed, right? Like it's nearly impossible to destroy that. And so it's that part of us that is unbreakable. It's that part of us that is forever. And I feel like, a lot of the things sometimes as we go through different experiences in life, like there's these parts of us that, we kind of disconnect from, or we hide, or we feel like we can't express those things just depending on certain circumstances. And what this is, what kind of this tells me, these three cards together, is like the more time you spend by yourself, the more time you spend in this solitude, you're coming home to yourself. There's like a lot of parts of yourself that you're reclaiming, that you are discovering that, I think I just kind of set this to the side because I had to, pursue something else or go in this other direction that everybody else was telling me to go in. And so, you're really discovering who you are. You're like remembering who you are. So this is a very beautiful, deep journey here. I love this. Home. Yeah. So we can take that as in a broader sense, like coming home to oneself. But I really feel like a lot of you also may be spending time at home. Some of you may also be going back home to your like childhood home or something. I really feel like there is a strong message here of like rediscovering your roots, rediscovering home, rediscovering who you are. And I feel like you're just ready to like come home to yourself. And there's a very beautiful peace and calm and healing that's happening here for you. Very beautiful, Gemini. Let's pick out some other cards here. What else do we have? What else for Gemini this week? What else does Gemini need to know? The truth. Yeah. Tell us more about this truth. What are the truths that Gemini is discovering? Oh, wow. Beautiful. Happiness. Yeah, you're discovering what really makes you happy. Where your true happiness lies. Yeah, I feel like this is something new here for you. It's like you're figuring out where you're going to be happy, who you'd be happy with, or, it's like your true authentic happiness. Like, where do you feel the most at home? Where do you feel? Because, that's what we get to, that place of truth, right? When we come home to ourselves, we can see what's real and what's not. And you're discovering where your real happiness is. Can we have some more information about this happiness? Do we know anything else about this happiness for Gemini? What else? Truth and happiness. Abundance. And I feel like this is about fulfillment. This is about feeling full from within. Feeling like we have everything we need within, like there's nothing missing there. Because we could also be discovering that, maybe in the past where we have been putting our happiness, or where we thought we would be happy would be maybe on other things that actually cannot give us that happiness that we're really looking for. And so as we spend more time with ourselves and we're kind of being brought back to this place of like home base, we're discovering that happiness is like this state, from within. And when we're kind of functioning from that place, we feel much more fulfilled in our life. We don't feel like anything is missing or lacking. So very beautiful week here. Gemini, let's pull one more for this week. What is a power animal here for Gemini this week? Wow. Yeah. Look at that. Transformation is beautiful. And I love that number 11. Also, if you've been seeing butterflies a lot lately, I feel like that's definitely a sign that a lot of your manifestations are coming in here for you. But it's also a sign, what I'm hearing, it's also a sign of the change that you have been doing, like the work that you've been doing on yourself is bringing in the change. And I'm also kind of feeling it's, acknowledge that in yourself, acknowledge the work that you've been doing on yourself, because you really are coming into your authentic expression, like that full form. I'm really being drawn to the blue and orange colors here on the butterfly, which interestingly enough, the throat chakra, which is often aligned with the color blue, and the sacral chakra, which is aligned with the color orange. These two energy centers are very intimately linked. It's all about our expression and how we express, and if we feel safe to express who we really are, our passions, our creativity, how we can kind of, create whatever it is that we want and then put that out into the world. So those two chakras are very intimately connected there. So I feel like this process that you're going through will directly affect how you begin to express yourself out into the world. And that's definitely going through a transformation here. So very beautiful week, Gemini. You're on the right track. You're definitely on to something. And I feel like you're going to start to, if you don't feel it yet, you're really going to start to feel, more and more like you're starting to really understand this journey that you're on. So yeah, beautiful week. I hope this reading resonated. If it did, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you for next week. Bye, Gemini.